All right, here's the question of the day. Should you send out your link to your presentation to a prospect, warm or cold market? I've been getting this a lot on my one-on-one coaching, and I want to address it right now so you don't waste your time and, or more importantly, your energy, so you can start getting results and do it the right way. Now, I have a lot of people over the years, especially now that you could text people, now that you could do more digital kind of connection and send out your link on someone's Facebook message box or in their social media, or again, just texting people. Does it work to send someone's link? The answer is, of course it works, but here's what I will tell you. I'll give you an example of someone that I was talking to the other day. They had about 30 people that they were following up with. That they met, they spent over a few $100s at a trade show, got over 30 names and numbers of these people, and what they were doing is they were just texting the link so they can check it out, right? That makes sense, right? If you want to share your business, you send them a link and you have them check it out, right? And again, can that work? The answer is yes, but the number statistically is going to be so low. Now look, if you're the kind of person who says, I only join my home-based business so I don't have to physically or verbally interact over the phone or in person with people, and the only way I'll even do this thing is by working very part-time hours or casual or a few hours a week and just learning how to communicate via text and via social media, where I have very little to none social media interaction, or very little to none interaction verbally with people. Can you succeed that way? The answer is, again, yes, you can succeed that way. But for most of you, your ratio of those 30 people that you've connected with, and again, whether you met them at a trade show or it's warm market, the chances of you just sending your link to them about your great movie in your company or your great presentation about your business or product, the chances of them going through it and clicking that link and watching it and going, wow, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my whole life. These products are just the hottest things on the planet. Oh, I want it right now. Does that work? Sure. Once in a while, once in a blue moon, especially if it's a good presentation, maybe. But here's where your ratio gets significantly higher, is when you use that text to say, hey, let's connect. Hey, I want to share something with you. Hey, what are you doing? I know we've been getting to know each other on social media. Let's take this further, and I want to connect with you over the phone. I want to share something with you. And you're able to make that relational connection, that verbal connection, at least over the phone, or again, if you're in person, even better. But you want to make that connection like we talk about in all our trainings. So you get to know them, you get to hear them, you get to find out what they do and what they like and what they dislike, and start building that relationship, that trust factor, those ingredients that it takes to be not a good sponsor, but the best sponsor that you can possibly be. And the best way to do it in a digital world, in a texting world, in a social media world, is to do your best to connect with them heart to heart, face to face, or verbally over the phone, or through Skype, or some kind of verbal video, or some connection where you can connect with them live. Your ratio will go through the roof, right? It's very difficult to build. The amount of numbers you need to go through digitally, and I don't know the exact numbers, but I would bet it's maybe 5 to 10, maybe 20 times more people that you have to connect with. And look, where does this really work? Professional internet marketers do a great job at doing this, but they've spent years and years and years learning how to do copywriting, the human psychology, how to fear loss, sense of urgency. They know the triggers, they know the psychology, they know when to drip and when to follow up and when to connect and when to send the email and when to do all the pieces, the ingredients. You can evolve in getting better in that way, but I'm telling you, if you want to create more success for you and duplication for your team, do the grassroots thing, still reach out personally, connect with people, and then after you've connected with them, then you say, hey, do you still have a pen and paper? Then you say, hey, I'm going to text you my link to my company presentation. Go through it. It takes about 20 minutes, and I will call you back in about 20 minutes. Okay? Again, you want to call them back when you've had them go through the presentation. So I pray that this helps. Don't blindly send out your links. If you can, again, make that connection. This is Tom Challen, and I'll see you in the next video.